About identity theft.
Imagine a fifth grader who is already bankrupt or a 16-year-old in debt for houses and cars. Thieves have a new target, and we learned tonight that 1 in 10 American children is the victim of identity theft.
About identity theft.
They just put me in handcuffs and took me out in front of all my neighbors, put me in a police car, and took me to jail.
About identity theft.
It's taking right now up to 600 hours to solve one identity theft problem.
About identity theft.
It's terrible. I have to just get ruining my credit sometimes to keep me from getting jobs, and it's messing up my driving record.
About identity theft.
That case was dismissed, but she's still being haunted by her stolen identity.
Identity theft is the #1 crime for the last 9 years in this country.
Am I going to have some emergency someday in my life and I'm going to show up at the hospital and they're going to give me the wrong blood type because they still have her blood type in my file?
But now she's living it and says it's a nightmare.
Over time, each of us has created what we call your asset pie. This asset pie represents everything of value that we've accumulated in our life to date. Our savings, our investments, our equity in our home, our possessions, even our lives. Having spent hours and hours, even years, adding to our asset pie, where we find ourselves today as the result of lots of hard work, some sacrifice, and the rewards that come from making it grow. Logically, we should all take steps to protect this asset pie and attempt through these steps to minimize our risks and our exposure to potential loss. We insure our home. We insure our home's contents, our jewelry, and other personal belongings of value. We insure our automobiles, and we insure our lives with health, accident, and life policies. Now, we don't insure our home hoping that it'll burn down and we can collect the insurance. We don't insure our automobiles hoping for an accident so we can collect the insurance. Nor do we insure our possessions, our health, our lives, looking for disaster or loss. We must also insure our lives against new risks and potential loss to protect the asset pie we've worked so hard to accumulate. Today, we're faced with new risks never before affecting our lives. The dual risks of cybercrime and identity theft, two of the most devious, frightening elements of crime we never dreamed we'd be exposed to. These invisible crimes are part of our lives today. We must accept this as fact and take the steps necessary to protect against them, whether we want to or not. Billions of dollars are stolen through our computers by cyber criminals. Lives are ruined every day by identity thieves. You are at greater risk today than ever before in your life. According to U.S. government agencies, cybercrime today is bigger than the total of all illegal drug traffic, and your chances of becoming a victim are 7 in 10. There are 19 million known hackers, cyber criminals operating worldwide. And even more shocking, over 172,000 computers are compromised or infected each and every day. It is truly frightening. Too many people today are uninformed, just oblivious to the risks they face. Like our health or exposure to death, we seldom think about it until it hits us or someone close to us. And then, sad to say, it's often too late to do anything about it. Don't put yourself in that kind of position. None of us are immortal. None of us are immune to the dangers that now affect our lives. Cybercrime and identity theft are like a tsunami, rolling in and crushing the assets and lives of thousands of people each and every day. With this information and these facts in mind, ask yourself the following. How long will it take you to replace everything you've worked for all of your life? Cybercrime can wipe you out in minutes. How long would your life be in a state of total upheaval and chaos as a result of having your identity stolen? Is it worth it to you to set aside $25 to $50 each month to protect everything you've worked for? And whole identity theft protection. Let us show you what you can do to protect yourself and how we can help you do it.